project is magical.
Anything can happen if you wish hard enough.
And who can't relate to that?
Not me.
Not you.
No.
Whatever you need, you have. You just have to believe in it and let it come out.
It's a Cinderella dream. It is.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's impossible. Things are happening every day.
The heavy promotion of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella on the wonderful world of Disney paid off as it sparked the revival of television musicals and the Sunday night program block. Disney themselves referred to Cinderella as the grande dame of the series, while the Sun-Times named the film the crown jewel of the revival. The film was nominated for 7 Primetime Emmy Awards in 1998.
Big night because you are nominated as producer.
Yes. I am a business lady tonight. Yes.
Yeah, really. Behind the scenes.
Yeah, how cool.
I think it is really a compliment to you in your career.
You don't know. It's just like, I'm so nervous. And it is so good.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am. I mean, this is a big thing. This is 7, you know. My daughter's watching, you know. I'm nervous.
Everyone's watching.
And Brandy even performed at the ceremony.
The most interesting sight of all is yet for me to see. And the dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for me. It's waiting somewhere for me. For me. For me. Thank you.
The demand for a home video release for the film was high, and it was released on VHS on February 10th, 1998, just 101 days after the premiere.
For everyone who's ever wished their dreams would come true, comes the musical, magical movie People magazine says is all we could wish for.
Everything starts with a wish.
Disney presents Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, on sale now.
However, certain companies just weren't getting behind the VHS release the way they needed to. There was also an unspoken racial issue about it being a black show. Disney was counting on sales to make their money back, and it didn't look like it was going to happen. They needed stores like Walmart and Blockbuster to put up giant cardboard cutout displays of Brandy and Whitney, but the chains were reluctant. According to Craig Zadan, the Disney marketing team told them,
"If you want to continue getting an early look at our Disney animated movies, you have to promote Cinderella. And if you don't promote it, we're going to make sure other stores get our products before you."
It became like a threat, but it worked, and promotion for the home release was a success. The film then became the highest-selling home video release of any made-for-television movie at that time, and sold 1 million copies in its first week. And by February 1999, the video had sold more than 2 million copies.
ABC is taking Valentine's Day by storm.
It's possible.
The greatest love story of all time
Who are you? I'm your fairy godmother, honey.
comes to life on ABC.
You may never find her. I've got to.
The music
You will sing your heart.
and the magic. Whitney Houston, Whoopi Goldberg, Jason Alexander, Bernadette Peters, and Brandy. Cinderella, Sunday at 7, 6 Central on ABC. Taking February by storm.
You know what? The kids love it. They tell me they love it. They show me they love it. By video and TV, you know, scale.
The video sales.
Yeah. And the Nielsen ratings. Yeah. Major part of it. And that works for me. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you. Really.
As the years went by, the only way to view this version of Cinderella was through VHS or DVD. Even as the world evolved to streaming, the film was nowhere to be seen. In July of 2020, Brandy, as well as her fans, began petitioning to have the film added to the new streaming service Disney+. And on February 4th, 2021, Brandy announced that their wish had been granted.
Now, it's pretty remarkable that people have been begging for Cinderella to be re-released from its 24 years. I mean, what do you think? Is it possible?
It's definitely possible. And I just appreciate the fans. It's definitely possible. I appreciate the fans because Rodgers and Hammerstein, Cinderella, I can say now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Rodgers and Hammerstein, Cinderella is premiering on Disney Plus on Friday, February the 12th in the U.S. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so sorry. I'm a little early.
Yes.
I'm so excited that, you know, Cinderella has a home now at Disney Plus, and we can celebrate and share and inspire a whole new generation.
Brandy, I also want Disney to re-release this. I said I want Disney to re-release this classic Cinderella watch, and I want them to put your face on it. When I was a kid, this was a watch that you hoped for as a kid. I think they need to re-release it with your face and your image. So I'm putting that out there now. I'm saying it to everybody, and I got my fingers crossed that they'll get it together.
Now, millions of subscribers have access to see the groundbreaking film that broke barriers and glass ceilings.
It's time. It's time.
It's time.
Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella
is now streaming exclusively
on Disney Plus.
If you grew up loving the movie,
ready to relive the magic
And sing along to the iconic music again.
And if it's your first time experiencing it,
well,
enjoy the ball.
Everybody is so excited. Everybody's like, oh my God, I get to relive my childhood. You know, this is my favorite Cinderella. And I'm really excited because I feel like this new generation hasn't seen anything quite like this version of Cinderella. And so just seeing that and knowing how much of an impact it had on so many people, they're definitely expressing that to me. Everywhere I turn, everybody's excited. And it just feels good that everybody's happy for this moment.
I saw that.
It was the wildest of dreams come true. What felt revolutionary to me was Disney taking a shot at doing something monumental by having this large, multicultural cast that was brilliant, that was smart, and frankly ahead of its time. When I look back now, it's like, oh my God, I was the first Black Cinderella. And it was because of Whitney that I got a chance to play such an iconic role. It was because of her that I became the first Black Disney princess. I couldn't really appreciate it in that moment because I was focused on doing the best possible job I could. But my life had quite literally become a Cinderella story. My dreams had come true, except I didn't care about finding a prince because I had met my fairy godmother.
But you were supposed to play Cinderella first.
Yeah.
And then you said, no, this isn't for me. This is for Brandy,
No,
right?
this one's for Brandy. Yeah.
And you called her up, and what was
I did.
Was she a little shocked?
Will you play Cinderella for me? And she said, yes! And she was screaming and excited. And she said, only if you play my godmother. And I said, okay, we'll do it.
And you guys did it so well, and Whoopi is in it.
I waited a long
just
time
adore.
to do this. I want you to know. I waited 4 years to do this project the way that it should be done. I mean, we had interracial cast and everything, you know. They had other ideas, but I had mine. So,
Bernadette Peters, Whoopi Goldberg, it's such a great show.
But I want to also say that a lot of this, I think, came from the heart and soul of Whitney. You know?
Wow.
I know that a lot of what you're seeing is what she wanted.
And envisioned, yes. What I love about this film, Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella, is that we're going to see her in this enchanting light. We're going to see her just so magical. And this is how we need to see her, because this is her voice, her talent, her vision for not just me, but for this entire cast, and bringing this whole film to life. It's unforgettable. Like, she has changed my life forever. you know, and she's going to change so many others that never really got to see her in her prime. And I'm so glad that they're going to see her in this light. And this is the light that she should always shine in.
In February of 2021, Brandy even put back on her glass slippers and ball gown for a special Cinderella medley with singer and friend Todrick Hall.
A lovely night, a lovely night, a final night, you know you'll never see. Why would a fellow want a girl like her? 10 minutes ago I met you and we murmured our how do you do. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and sing out the news. I have found her, I have found him.
It was also recently announced that she would reprise her role of Cinderella in the upcoming Descendants film, The Pocket Watch, coming soon to Disney+. The film has inspired so much in pop culture outside of making history. Many songs and shows have been inspired from this moment in time. It sparked the revival of television musicals, and Disney even began producing more made-for-television musicals between the late 90s to the early 2000s. In 2014, the musical made history yet again when Keke Palmer became the first Black actress to play Cinderella on Broadway. When asked about that moment, Keke always brings it back to 1997's Cinderella for making it possible.
Because the story is so universal, it's important that it's represented in all these ways. That's why I was so excited when I got the opportunity to represent her on stage. Brandy has always been such a huge inspiration, as well as Whitney Houston.
And in just a few months, the world will see another Black actress play a Disney princess with Disney's The Little Mermaid, starring Halle Bailey as Ariel. The impact of this film cannot be understated. It has changed lives and sparked the wonder in all of us. This film allows viewers to live in a world where you can truly believe anything is possible. And that's pretty amazing, don't you think? The magic of the music of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella and the dream of our fairy tale coming true lives forever in our hearts. And now, so many generations, young and old, can share this special moment anytime they wish.
Cinderella is saying, no matter where you start, no matter what happened, no matter what tragedies you've had in your life, if you believe in the magic in yourself, you can effect a change for yourself. It's within your grasp.
It is a Cinderella that invites young girls to think about themselves in a more empowered way.
People were so inspired because it changed people's lives. It changed the way Black little girls believed in themselves. I hear to this day, I believe I can be a princess now. That movie is the reason why it's possible. I know it, it's timeless.
I think we're all Cinderella fans. I think when we look back and remember, I mean, who didn't want to be Cinderella?
Cinderella could be anybody. Cinderella is everybody. There's no boundaries because Cinderella is about a journey into possibility.
Maybe one day, the official soundtrack will finally be released. Who knows? It could be just Falderall and Fiddle-Dee-Dee. But
impossible things are happening every day.
To the possible. Possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible.